when I was a little kid and this stuff was, I shouldn't say a little, but like when I was like pretty young and this stuff, this type of music was becoming popular. Oh boy, it's this right here, just this. I was not a fan. Really not a fan of this. Yeah. What is this? Grandma style. Is it grandma style? Meow meow. Oh, it almost went to In the End. That was really bad. It was almost this sound with. It was almost that. Why do I look like so pink today? All right. Jeez, here we go. Let's go on a ride. Oh shit! No, we're not done. Do you know why? Because I had a surprise saved for you.
Na 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 me now now quick oh 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 me now quick now me na me now quick oh 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 quick oh quick now na.
Can you even believe that exists in the world? It's great.
Na 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 me now que oh 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 me na.
Wow. Thank you, KK Slider. They also have a playable one where you grab this and you just put it in here and you don't have to change the words. So. Which is great. We're going to try that over. We're going to put this somewhere in the song. What part of the song does it belong in? What part do you want to do it?
mi o na we na
mi na we o mi we o na mi na
mi o we na mi na
o
mi
na we mi na o mi na we o na we mi na o mi na we mi na na mi we mi o mi na o we na we mi.
Dude, this shit is insane. On this right?
Mi.
Just enjoy. KK can sing over anything. Dude, he can sing anything. Let's do some questions. Hi, Mike. You recently talked about Friendly Fire. What about unreleased songs from other unreleased songs from When We're Light? Every album we've got so many songs that we make, and you know, they're not like, some of them are just in really like half cooked, half baked conditions. So, I mean, don't, you know, it's like, I think fans are very, fans tend to be very, like, almost like overly optimistic about those things, or like in their imagination, there's some gem in there that's like the best Linkin Park song of all time is like sitting on a hard drive somewhere. I promise you that's not the case. The best stuff is always the stuff we put on the record. There are some songs here and there that we're like, oh, this is actually really good, but it's not better than the record. And yeah, so, you know, most of that stuff, like, and some of it, it's like a verse and chorus copied twice, and that's the second verse as well, and it's like half done, you know, it's not really done. So excuse me, I'm gonna get some water. Good God. In the chat, I'm doing it myself. 8-ball. Wheel. It says, I don't recommend it. Oh, the wheel. 8-ball said no. 8-ball really does not want the wheel. 8-ball says, I don't recommend it. All right. Fine. It is what it is, wheel. Add tape echo. Oh, Josh C. Denver. Coming with the big idea. Hold the phone. Josh, I like it. I like it. I like your move. I like what you have to say over there. Hold on. Yeah. The aliens are complaining. The aliens are always trying to communicate through me. Luckily, they don't do it through my butt. So what is happening, Christian Vid, who is in the chat wondering what's going on? What's happening is I'm here to reprimand the Linkin Park and Fort Minor and Mike Shinoda fans who were being rude to Ren before I showed up. Don't think I didn't see you in the chat saying, I'm here for Mike. Who are you? Are you a singer or something? I see you. Don't be rude ever. And for the other 99% of people who are here because they're super awesome and sweet and they're interested in Ren's music or they're interested in what we made together. She has a song called I Drive Me Mad.
Yeah.
But yes, the fans are only here. Here's everybody's role. My role is to be here and like press all the buttons and make sure the stream works, right? Your job is to have the spotlight on you and be the special artist, the magical presence that we are blessed with here. And the fans' job is just to make fun of me, apparently. That's all we're doing.
Guys,
you know what you need to do?
Like
You need to
feelings
calm
too.
down. I'm trying to think of what's the most dad thing to suggest you do that you don't do. Hey, you should do one of those popular TikTok videos. You should do some TikTok dance. Can you make a meme? So did you dye your own hair? How are you in quarantine? Are you quarantining? What's your pet peeve?
oh my God, I have so many. It's the problem.
Are you a good student?
I get good grades. I work really hard in school.
That is that was not a confident answer, Lauren. I don't know what to say.
A lot of competition.
Okay. The reason I ask was because I remember what the difference. Many people know this. When I was 16 going into 17, I was kind of a little nightmare. I've apologized to my parents many times for what a little jerk I was. And at sometime going into college, like going into senior year, I figured it out and realized, oh my God, I'm like, my grades are okay. That was the thing, is I had good grades, but I was still just an asshole. And so my parents were like, hey, you're going on the wrong path here. And I always wanted to be an artist, like a painter, and do illustration and drawing and things like that. So I didn't really, for a long time, I didn't really care about what was happening outside of school. Like, I'm getting good grades. It kind of doesn't matter anyway. So I'm going to go drink with my friends and whatever, even though the drinking age here is 21. And they're all starting to like do like heavier drugs and stuff and like steal shit. And I realized, okay, this is a mess. So I made some really big life decisions at 17 about like friends, about sobriety, which I wasn't like sober, but I wasn't for a period of time. I think over a year, I didn't like drink at all or do any drugs or anything. Just to like separate myself from all of that. You are that age. You've got these songs that are like starting to blow up on streaming services. You've got, everything that comes with that, the label and management and whatever, putting these things out. Have you ever seen pictures of me with colored hair?
No. I think I need to.
It's a vibe. In the beginning of the band, I was actually known for the very beginning of the band. I had bright, like redder, as red as your shirt hair. And then that transitioned into blue, and that transitioned into a whole bunch of colors. And then I just went black and then shaved it off. Clown hair. Lincoln Burt 84 calls it clown hair. How dare you, ma'am? How dare you? It's not it was, I don't hate it. Like, I feel like it was a thing. The reason I was doing it because I wanted attention. Let's be honest. But then Chester started like dyeing his hair too, and it was like, okay, well then we're both like vying for attention. Now we're like competing with each other for it. That's not gonna work. I'm not hating on the hair. People in the chat are like, you're hating on the hair. I like the faded, ugly colors. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
It would have looked better if a professional had done it, but we were always on the road, and I was like always doing my own hair. And in fact, the other guys were like, well, just cut my hair too. So I started cutting my hair and other guys in the band's hair. So we always looked crazy. I mean, it looked...
You can do it all.
Yeah, not really. No.
You can try.
I can try it all. Okay, so question. Wait, you guys are just talking about hair in the chat.
Hi.
Lauren, okay. Thank you for your support. Lauren, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much.
Oh yeah, Grandson too. By the way, when you come out to LA, you have to meet Grandson. I think stylistically, like, you guys have to meet. You have to meet Grandson.
I love Grandson.
I gotta introduce you. Hanzo Shimada. All right, Chihuahua. Mr. Peppa Park wanted me to do a picture of us. He played guitar with us on stage at one point. Russell from the Gorillas. Wow, that's a tough one. Yeah. I don't know. Boxing Out says incoming online article, LOL. Yeah, how's that? Like, anything, you guys got to be careful what you say and repost, because these ridiculous people. I was just self-editing. That was me editing just now in my head. These ridiculous people will take something you say, and I'll be honest, it really, like, it's so annoying to, like, it's annoying, that situation of saying something and having it being taken out of context and like made into clickbait is so annoying that it makes me want to not be on social media at all. Like, there are times when it pops into my head, I should not even be on Twitch, on Instagram, on Twitter, on anything at all. I don't want to do it. I hate it. I hate them taking my words out of context. And part of it is not because the individual article bothers me. It's the idea of the snowball that I've seen happen to other people, where they did or say something, they did or said something, and then it rolled out of their control and out of it. It wasn't even about the thing that they said. It had nothing. Everyone just, like, again, it turned into cancel culture. It turns into just hearsay and all that. And maybe one of the things that keeps me from just shutting this all down is the fact that you guys will then go in and attack them and be like, you are an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. So thank you for doing that. It is helpful, even if it feels like, super annoying. Yeah, it is helpful because it lets, when somebody sees that and they look in the comments, they go, oh, this is bullshit. And second, it hopefully makes that journalist or that outlet less likely to do it the next time, because they get a serious negative reaction. Hopefully. So annoying, man.